Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1059, and today's topic is the dietary supplement to prevent the risk of stroke and heart attack. And in previous lecture I have already discussed about some scientific approach how to prevent or take care of paralysis and stroke. And today I am going to discuss the supplements, preventive supplements, because in most of the cases we are not taking healthy food or balanced diet. So there is chance of deficiency of some of these vitamins, minerals, and because of that reason there is chance of getting stroke and a heart attack. And here all of you are aware that the number one of the cause of death globally is cardiovascular problem, heart attack, stroke. Second goes to cancer, like that. And in America itself, everywhere, it is 679 deaths are due to stroke and heart attack. In India, it is more than 1.5 million people. They die every year because of heart attack and stroke. In Nigeria, more than 100,000. So recently, the American Heart Association, after a lot of statistical data and research, they have given some of the supplements, some of the foods to take so that your high risk of getting these two, heart attack and stroke, will be drastically reduced. And in one line they have mentioned one thing: go for high volume, low calorie food. That is what they call high volume, low calories food. What does it mean? It means that you should take 85% fruit and vegetables, maybe 15 to 20% you can take animal product. So high volume means that if you are taking vegetable and fruit, their volume will be high, but their caloric level will be very low. That is called high volume, low calorie. And low volume, high calorie means your animal protein, cheese, butter. So first condition, keep in mind that always keep such type of food which is high in volume, low in calories. And it indicates that it is 80 to 85% fruit, vegetables, and 15 to 20% your animal products, so anything what you like, so that your caloric value is maintained. And then the American Heart Association mentioned first is that is omega-3 fatty acid. And this omega-3 fatty acid is getting lot of global attention. Everybody is keeping in their diet supplement. It is available. But at the same time, if you are eating fatty fish, some animal product like dry fruit, almond and cashew nut, flax seed, all these seeds and whole grain, they also contain omega-3. Your olive oil is this source of omega-3. So the role of omega-3 fatty acid it is powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, and it can reduce drastically the oxidative stress. It can neutralize lot of free radicals, and anti-inflammatory means it will not allow inflammation, because inflammation is one of the factor of formation of clot, and also it will not allow blood platelets also to mix and thickly, and then there is chance of clotting. So in that way, this omega-3 fatty acid is important to take in order to reduce the risk factor of stroke and heart attack. Number 2, selection of fiber. There are two types of fiber. One is called water soluble fiber, and other one is called insoluble or very less soluble. So you should take such type of fiber which is water soluble mostly, and that is you can get in wheat flour, oat, and also in fruit and vegetables. They are like guava, like apple. So you can have soluble fiber, and the role of soluble fiber is first that it will not allow any constipation, and it will help in the movement of your bowel in your stomach, and once constipation is not there, your cardiac problem, pressure will not be there. And all these things are only one factor. If you remember, I have already told you that at any cost your blood vessels must be clear, so that oxygen molecules plus nutrients, the oxygen molecule and nutrient, they are going very smoothly. So all these supplements of food, what I am discussing, omega-3 or fiber, soluble fiber, they are helping to make the blood vessels clean without any obstruction. If you remember in previous lecture I have mentioned you that first condition, make sure that your blood vessels are clean. And all food and whatever measure we are taking the measure so that once all the blood vessels are clean, no obstruction, it means your all organs are receiving enough oxygen and enough nutrient, and that is enough to maintain. Your heart is pumping very well once it is getting enough oxygen, enough nutrient, and that is only possible when all the blood vessels are without any blockage, without any rusting, that is called biological rusting. And all these foods, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, their role is that. The third one is that is magnesium. I call magnesium because all the electrolytes people discuss like sodium, calcium, potassium, but nobody is mentioning about magnesium. So I call that magnesium is just like orphan iron. Is also one the type of electrolyte. It's forgotten electrolyte, and it plays very important role. First thing is that if there is any deficiency of magnesium, your heart palpitation will not be normal. That is the risk factor. You will be having spasm, muscle spasm, fatigue, weakness, and it is so silent that unless you go and check, you will not get any such type of symptom where it is emergency. But you should understand that if there is muscle spasm, you feel fatigue, or there is some irregular palpitation of heart, it means there is every chance that there is deficiency of magnesium. And you will be surprised to know that it was last year conducted the survey in America. 50% Americans, they have the deficiency of magnesium. More than 50% Indian population, they have the deficiency of magnesium, and that is the contributory factor. And if there is deficiency of magnesium, it is found that it is linked to high blood pressure. And high blood pressure means, I have already told you, that it means there is some biological rust, and it is not allowing properly for this, and there is some obstruction of movement of oxygen nutrient. The same thing it means that your blood vessels are not clean. So it helps in cleaning the blood vessels, and it helps in maintaining your blood pressure, because it is found that those people who are having blood pressure high blood pressure, hypertension, they have low level of magnesium. Then one very important enzyme number 4 is, that is called coenzyme, and that is coenzyme Q10. In our body, this enzyme is produced, our body itself is producing, but sometimes its quantity is less. So in that case, we have to take in the form of supplement. And this coenzyme is playing very, very important role. It is very powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and it can oxidize the cholesterol, and also it can balance HDL, LDL, because high density protein lipid, that is HDL, is good cholesterol. It will not allow the blood clotting. And also this enzyme is having multi-purpose work. It is anti-inflammatory, it is antioxidant, it can reduce, it can scavenge the free radical formation, and also it can oxidize. LDL percentage will be low, the bad cholesterol. And one more role it is playing, that in our cell there is one powerhouse, we call it mitochondria. Mitochondria can change adenosine diphosphate into adenosine triphosphate, that is energy. So it can also increase the reaction of mitochondria, so that enough energy will be produced in our cells, so our cells will be healthy. And once they are healthy, they can fight the other pathogen and some free radicals, they can scavenge. So that's why the coenzyme Q10 we can get in the form of supplement, but at the same time mostly they are present in animal organs like kidney, liver, all this, and meat also. But those who are non-veg is okay, but those who are having only vegetables they are eating, they should consult their physician, because here whatever I am discussing is a medicinal chemistry, is a chemical reaction. What type of chemicals are involved in keeping our heart healthy, so that we can prevent, we can reduce drastically the risk of stroke and heart attack. Then number 5, folate. It is commonly known as folic acid, and we also call it vitamin B9 group. It's very important. It is also anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, very powerful antioxidant. It can reduce drastically the oxidative stress. It can scavenge the free radicals, and it has lot of other functions also. It is very good for your brain growth, for pregnant women. It can help in producing lot of new cells, and also it can balance homocysteine. That homocysteine, if in excess it is there in blood, there is chance of formation of blood clot. So once we are taking enough folate, means folic acid. Once folic acid is taken by a human being, inside it works as a folate. So the chances will be less of formation of clot. So folic acid also very important. Also it can enhance your immune system, but here mainly for cardiac problem I am discussing. The number 6 is, that is inositol. Inositol is a type of carbohydrate, and lot of supplements are available. Inositol, Inositol carbohydrate is very good. It can take care of your blood sugar. Those who are diabetic or those who have the problem of blood sugar metabolism, they can go for it. And it can also enhance the efficiency of insulin. So this inositol is also another important carbohydrate. Then number 7, vitamin D and C. Lot of research is done on these two vitamins, and there is very clear indication that vitamin D is a very good antioxidant, and it is found that those people who are having low level of vitamin D means they have high blood pressure. Those who are suffering from high blood pressure or hypertension, they have low level of vitamin D. I call this vitamin as vitamin of sunshine. If every day you can sit in the morning under sun, just expose your hand or leg portion just for 15 minutes, your requirement of vitamin D will be enough. Otherwise, you can take the supplement of 500 to 1000 mg regularly. So it can protect. Because once level of vitamin D is low, means it is high blood pressure. High blood pressure means obstruction to your blood vessels, and everything is linked again and again. I am repeating. Make sure that your blood vessels are clean without any obstruction. You will be okay. So for that thing, how to reduce, how to clear the biological rust, that is cholesterol, LDL, HDL, all these supplements or foods are required. Then vitamin C. The latest Japanese research publications indicate that those who are having cardiac problem like stroke or heart attack, in their blood there is drastically low level of vitamin C, and those who are having high level of vitamin C in their blood, they are well protected from stroke. So it is very clear indication that you should always go for citrus fruit, because fruits are rich source of vitamin C, and vitamin C is very powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory vitamin, and it can reduce lot of free radicals or reactive oxygens which are produced during the oxidation of fat in your body, and that is very, very important. So you should go for this vitamin C supplement. But before all this, what I am discussing, it is all given in that American Heart Association, this dietary supplement and all these diets. But before that is all, I have gone through the research paper and I am discussing. And you should discuss to your consultant and doctor, your family doctor, all these factors. Then 8 is grape seed and grape extract. Actually, lot of research papers are there. We are all aware that French people, they are eating lot of fat. In spite of that, still their percentage of stroke and heart attack is very less as compared to Indian or American. The only reason what we are giving, that they are taking, that is dark colored wine, fermented wine, and that fermented wine, that is violet color, means is a deep color, is responsible of very rich source of antioxidants, flavonoids, quercetin, biflavone, so it's very rich, and because of that, the grape fermented dark color, dark black or blue color grape, and that is fermented in the form of wine, alcohol, and that one they are drinking, is a very favorite drink in France, and that is protecting them. And also their seeds, nowadays seeds are also used because it is very rich source of antioxidant also, and it can protect from the high risk of stroke and heart attacks. So these are all very, very important supplements I have discussed, and those who are having some problem or some risk factor, they can go for all these diets, and definitely there will be drastic reduction in the chance of getting a stroke and heart attack. Once we change our lifestyle, means our modify the food and follow one sentence. In the beginning I told you, high volume, low calorie, and food rich in antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. It means 80% fruit vegetable and 20% other animal products. So with this I will stop, but in the last but not least, health is your wealth. And if you have lost your health, you have lost your wealth. So please take care of your cardiovascular system, take care of your blood vessels, that they should be clean by taking all these supplements and foods. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.